even nowhere near where I want to be or where I'm going to be, because I'm going there, and I know I'm going there because I feel it and I know it, and I put in the work. Like, this is not no play. This is not. Hey family, welcome back to my channel. Y'all. What's up? I know it's been like 2 weeks since you guys have seen your girl or whatever. Forgive me, guys. My voice is like crazy. I don't know. I guess I'm still tired. I don't know. I thought I got enough sleep, but I guess I didn't. But I know I didn't though. Yeah. I hope you guys had, like, you know, a wonderful Christmas with your families and everything like that, because I know I did. That's why I haven't been recording videos. I've been seeing my family like back to back. So it was great. It was fun. I loved it. I wasn't on my phone, you know. I just had time with my people for real. So I enjoyed that, and I hope you guys enjoy your Christmas too. It's New Year's. Everyone has goals and maybe plans, but I don't have no plans because everybody's getting sick. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and just, you know, give you guys a little update on me and what's going on, and, you know, stuff like that. So yeah. You know what? I do not like when this camera cuts off my head. Like, I don't know why it does that. Like, it always does that. It doesn't matter if it's on a tripod or anything. Like, I don't know why it does that. But, so I'm just sitting here, guys, right now, just getting my life together. Still, like always. Like, you know, when you get your life together, it's a never-ending thing. Seriously. Like, when you guys are just like growing and, you know, leveling up and stuff like that, like, this is a never-ending thing. So what I'm doing right now is that I'm journaling, and at the same time, oh, I left my book. Anyway, I'll get it in a second. And I'm writing down, you know, my goals. Some of them I already checked off. A lot of them I already checked off, but I just wanted to go into the new year kind of like in routine already, like just doing it already, not starting at the new year, because I don't think, like, that doesn't even make sense to me. I don't care. But some things is just like, okay, well, the new year's here and I have to do this, like, you know. No, it doesn't matter to me if the new year is here or not. If I need to do it, I'm gonna do it. If I need to set a goal, a time, a date, or whatever like that, that's what it's gonna be. It doesn't have to be because of the new year, you know. But however, I want to, you know, spice it up a little bit, especially with my content and stuff. So yes, I'm writing down things like that. But I wanted to get into, you know, an upgrade on, you know, just me and like what's going on, like you know, like my personal growth, my spiritual growth, and you know, like my self-love and relationships and everything like that. So yeah, because anyway, so I'm gonna start off like first with my spiritual journey. Like, y'all, when you're going through a spiritual awakening, it's so scary. Like, it's so scary. Nobody ever told me that, because people that I know, I don't even know if they're like spiritually awakened. I don't know, but nobody ever told me that. Even if I know, or if I knew of people who were going through a spiritual awakening and stuff like that, they didn't tell me how scary it was. It's scary, but it's like a good scary. Like, it's like you're so aware of everything. And guys, let me tell you, since I was a kid, literally, my intuition been so strong. Like, it's been so strong. Like, I could, like, trust me, like, my intuition and my dreams. So, like, I will always know things. Like, things will always come to me, and I will always tell people, like, well, okay, well, if you don't tell me, you know, and if it's being hidden or something, like, you know, if whatever you're hiding from me, or motives, or whatever the case may be, it's going to come to me regardless. So, I mean, you could lie to yourself, you could lie to me right now, but eventually it's gonna come to me, because that's how strong my intuition is, and like my third eye. Like, and ever since I've been going through this spiritual awakening, a lot, let me tell y'all, a lot has been going on. Like, it started off with my spiritual journey, like, okay, I'm noticing this, I'm noticing that, this and that, and I'm just noticing so many things. And it's like, when you are aware, it's like you are so like, oh my god, like, you know, you're like all over the place, guys. Like, my brain literally be all over the place. I do like 1,000,001 things in one day. Like, I have to literally write stuff down, put stuff on my board, put stuff in my notes, put stuff in my laptop, so that I can remember, because I will forget, because that's how much my mind is racing, because I'm so aware of so many things of what's going on. But it's such a, y'all, let me tell y'all, it's such a great feeling. Like, you get to learn so much, you get to learn so much things about yourself, you know, about the environment, you know, people around you, the things that you don't like, stuff like that. Like, you learn a lot, things that you just don't want to tolerate, you know, stuff like that. I was about to curse, but yeah. So, girl, you know what you want, you know what you don't want, you know you like this, you know you don't like that, you know where you're going in life, you know these things. So in order for you to get to those places where you want to be, your higher self, you need to put things in the works. You need to buckle down and get on your stuff, for real. So that's what I've been doing. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, it's what, it's almost 2022, and I've been healing and working on myself for a year, maybe more than a year. When did Corona, whenever like COVID hit, like those months, like, let me tell y'all, I just want to give y'all a little backstory. When coronavirus was, you know, when COVID came, when COVID had hit all of us, those first 6 months, I was so depressed, and I didn't even know why. Like, I didn't even know why I was depressed. I didn't know what was going on. I would just literally be in my room and have my curtains closed, like, and when my curtains closed, it's like pitch black, it's dark, very dark, and I will literally just watch movies all day. Like, I will get up, I will shower, I will eat, and that was another thing too, I was eating my feelings. So I, like, as I look back, self-reflection, okay, but as I look back, it was like, damn girl, you was really depressed, like you was going through it, and I didn't know why. Like, I really didn't know why, and I figured out why I was depressed. I was so depressed. It was like for a good 4 to 6 months. I was like going through it. I gained weight and everything. It was like crazy, y'all. We couldn't go nowhere, we couldn't do nothing. And at that point, it wasn't even us going places and not doing anything like that. It was just, I wasn't where I wanted to be in life. That's how I felt. Like, I felt like, Janice, like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing with yourself? Like, what is going on? Like, what are you doing? Like, everyone's out of work, and I know eventually everybody has to go back to work and things like that, but I realized at that point, in that time of that depression, I will ask myself every day, y'all, watching movies and everything, I would really sit there and ask myself every single day, what are you doing with yourself? What's going on? Why are you depressed? Every day, until I figured it out. And when I figured it out, it's like, it was like a bell, like ding, like, girl, okay, this is what you want to do, this is what you want to do this, do that, do this. That's how it came about. And I started, like, you know, okay, well, I started figuring things out for myself, like, okay, well, I already know, like, I don't want to be in this field in life. I don't want to be in medical field for the rest of my life. I thought that's what I wanted, but it wasn't what I wanted. But deep down, I knew, like, I always knew that wasn't for me. I always knew, like, a regular job was not for me. That's just not for me. It's not. I mean, like I told, you know, friends and relatives, like, you know, if God says, listen, you got to get your butt up and go to work, I'm going to work, okay? I'm going to work. I'm going to make it happen. However, I really sat with myself and thought, like, this is not what you want. This is not what you want. You are destined to be so much greater. I know it. I feel it. Y'all don't even know this. I've been knowing this all my life. I'm just different. And not to be cocky or anything like that, but I know my self-worth, you know? And I knew what I was capable of and what I am capable of, but my environment and the people, like, I was surrounded by, I let their opinions and their energy and things like that affect me. And I'll be like, damn, like, I don't want to do this because I'm thinking about what such and such might think of me, or what my aunt might think of this, or what this person might think of this, or who's gonna say this. And it was just like, girl, first of all, you need to stop living up to everyone else's expectations. And that's what I stopped doing. Listen, I'm me. I'm one person, and there's only one me. There's only one Janice. There's only one of me. There's nobody else like me. There's nobody like me. So it's like, and there's no one like you, you know, like, there's no one like you. No one talks like you. No one, you know, thinks like how you think. Nobody sees things how you see things. Everyone is different. Everyone is their own individual. So I thought to myself, listen, you gotta stop living up to people's expectations. Stop worried about what everybody else is going to think. That was my problem. And I know I preach like, oh, I don't care what people think. I don't. But at the same time, me reflecting, I did, because it stopped me from doing so many things that I really wanted to do for myself, that I knew I should have been doing, that I felt that I should have been doing, and I wasn't doing it because of, you know, my surroundings and my environment and everything like that. So during that time, I just was like, you know what, you could do this. You could do whatever you put your mind to, you know, you can do this. And as I started changing, you know, going through the process of changing my mindset first, because that was the hardest thing for me, like, to train my mind, self-discipline, basically. It was so hard because I'm the one to not follow by rules. I'm the one to do what I want to do and things like that. But in this process, it was like, Janice, you really have to get it together. Like, you have to do this. So I would wake up every morning, you know, that time when I just snapped and it just came to me. What you want to do? You want to do YouTube? You've been talking about doing YouTube since 2018. You've been watching these people on YouTube. Make your own YouTube. I made my own YouTube channel in 2019. I didn't start recording videos until 2020, I think. I'm not sure. I don't even know. And maybe I did like one video and I let it go for like a whole year. And that was because I was so afraid of what people might think, you know? And I was just like, oh yeah, I don't want to put out this video. I have to have this. I have to look like this. I have to. And it was just like, girl, like, once I woke up, y'all, I was just like, I don't care. Like, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. Y'all don't gotta watch me. Y'all don't have to come to my channel. It was like, that's how I felt. So the people who's for me is gonna be for me, and the people who's not, they're not, like, you know. So that's what I was just doing at that time. And I was like, you know what, Janice, get up and do your research and do what you do. So what I did was, like, I did a YouTube video and everything. I knew some things, but I didn't know everything. So within that time, I will be up all night, y'all, looking up things on YouTube, how to edit, how to do this, how to do that, how to get monetized, how to do this, what you can and cannot do. The research, like, the research was crazy. Like, I was up all types of the night. And I was up all types of the night because I was driven to do so. Like, I was just so excited about my new journey and what I want to do with my businesses and stuff like that. I was so drawn. So I will be up, and I feel like that's when I'm most creative, like, or when things come to my mind, like at nighttime. I don't know why, but it just does. And I was just like, oh my god, this, that, like, you know. And I'm up to like 7 o'clock in the morning, like literally 8 o'clock in the morning sometimes. And I will go in the shower, I will eat, I'll probably stay up to like 9, maybe 9:30, and I'm knocked out for the rest of the day, you know. And then I'll get back up and I'll do it again. But that's how I was operating at that time, because we were on lockdown and it was nothing else for us to do. And I was like, I don't have to get up and take the kids to school or anything. They're virtual learning. So, you know, I made sure they was on. That was another thing too. I had to make sure they were in class. Like, you know, if they weren't in class or like fall back to sleep or something, like their teacher may call here and there, like, oh, are they okay? They're not. And like, you know, and I'll just go in there and check, and I'll come back and I'll go to sleep for a couple hours. But that's what I did, and I got a lot done. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I got a lot of stuff done. And as I'm doing all of this, I'm going through the spiritual awakening. Like, I'm just going through the spiritual awakening, and I don't even know how it started. But it started first of, like, you know, deleting my Instagram, my old Instagram. I deleted that Instagram. That was another thing. It was just so much negativity, and the people that I was following, and I'm not talking down on people because that's not what I do, but it was just so many people, their mindsets were fried, like literally fried. And it was just like, the things that these people are posting, is like, I don't want to see this. Like, I don't want to wake up every day and see this person dying, or this person arguing, or this person calling this girl a bitch, or, you know, this guy. Like, I didn't want to see that. Like, I didn't want to see why I gotta wake up to y'all doing the same thing every day. It's just like, when you get up in the morning and you go out your house and you get ready for work, and you see a bunch of dudes like outside on the, you know, on the corner, on the block. It's like, after a while it gets tiring. Like, nobody wants to keep seeing that. Like, you know, it's like, okay, what's new? Like, what are you doing now? Like, what's next? Like, certain things I just didn't want to see, and it affected me too. Like, it was just so negative, and I was just like, I'm deleting this. That was another thing that made me depressed. Social media made me so depressed, and it made me so depressed because these people were just living these lies and lying about it, like literally lying. And it's just like, huh? Okay, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to delete this page and I'm going to make a new page. Social media doesn't even bother me, like, as of now. Like, I can't say, oh, I will get depressed off of social media. I won't, because of the people I'm following. And yes, who you're following on social media makes a big difference on how how social media works for you. It plays a big role, trust me, I know. So yeah, I did that, and that was the first thing I did. No, the second thing I did was delete my old Instagram, but the first thing I did was actually figure out why I was depressed and what I really wanted to do with myself. Like, what do you want to do? And then it was the social media, and then after the social media, it was like, okay, let's get started. Now you have to rebrain yourself. Now you have to unlearn things. Now you have to do this and do that. And I have a friend, he was going through like a spiritual awakening too, but I didn't even know until I spoke to him, and he was just like, yo, all these things is happening to me and blah blah blah, and I don't even know how to feel. Like I'm up and down and blah blah. I'm like, really? At the time I didn't understand him. I listened to him and I tried to understand him, but I didn't fully understand because I wasn't where he was. He was past me. Like, he's already in the journey. I'm just starting. I don't really know how I first started. I don't know, but I just know I just started setting my goals. You know, once I deleted my social media, and every morning, you guys, I will wake up and I always pray. I'm a very, like, nobody really knows, but I'm very spiritual. Like, I'm very spiritual, always been. I'll pray every day, every morning, and even if I don't pray, guys, I will thank God. Like, I would just thank him for everything that I have. Like, it doesn't matter where I was in life, it was just like, thank you for showing me the, you know, thank you for showing me the way, thank you for doing this, thank you for doing that. And it was that for months straight. And I will pray, I will exercise, you know, I will work out. I was on my stuff, y'all. Like, I was not playing. I was doing my videos and everything. Like, you know, I've got a little board, wrote down my stuff, put the calendar, marked everything, what I need to do. That's how that went. So every day I would wake up, listen to your motivational speeches. It was this one girl, oh my God, I have to find her YouTube. I have to find her. I'm gonna find her. She, like, I will watch her every day too. I will watch these motivational speakers every day, and every morning I will wake up and I will, you know, listen to them, listen to different what they're singing. And at that moment, this is when I feel like this is when I started going through my spiritual journey, and I didn't even know, because my mindset was changing on how I looked at things. And it took actually a couple of months for me to even start thinking a way that I think now. Like, it's still a process, y'all. Like, it's still like, you have to unlearn things and learn new things, the proper things. Like, it's a lot, like, but it's great. I'm telling you, it's so worth it. Like, it's so worth it. I will watch these people every morning, but it was that one girl, like, she was talking to me. Like, she wasn't talking to nobody else. She wasn't talking to her YouTube audience. She was talking to me. And I will get up every day like, you know what, this is what I need to do, this is what I need to change. I'm disconnecting myself from this, I'm disconnecting myself from that. I don't want to be a part of these activities anymore. If it's not, you know, if it's not pouring into me, I'm not pouring into it. I'm not giving people my energy. I'm not forcing anything. And that was my biggest thing too. I think I was always trying to force things when I knew it wasn't there. And it was just like, girl, stop doing that. And that goes for jobs, that goes for relationships, friendships, you know, anything, even like with family and stuff like that. It was just like, don't force anything. If it's not there, it's not there. And I always, my thing was, I'm a people pleaser. Like, I want everybody to feel good. I want everybody to feel happy, and, you know, I want everybody to just feel good. And I would do anything in my power to make those people feel like that, you know. But by giving all my energy. And sometimes I will come home and I will sit here to myself and be like, Janice, why you feel like that? Why do you feel this way? Like, I really have to ask myself, and I will continue to ask myself, why do I feel this way? What's wrong? Until I figured it out. And I figured it out. I'm giving all my energy to these people and they just soaking it all up. They just draining me. I feel tired. I'm feeling what they're feeling. Like, their energy is rubbing off on me. And it was so bad where I had to really like distance myself from everyone for a while. And so I started to figure out who I am. Like, who I really am. And it was just like, you cannot people please. Like, no, Janice, that's unacceptable. If they're not your people, they're not your people. Like, you know, the right people will be for you, and you will know. Like, and I know now. Like, I know. Like, people, this is for the people. I don't know if I sound crazy to y'all or not, but you will know, you know. And just during the spiritual awakening, those times, that's when I really separated myself. Like, I really was just like, okay, that's it. Like, you're done. Like, I have to be by myself for a little while. I have to see like what's going on and things like that. Like, so I separated myself for some time, and I realized so much. Like, I realized so much, y'all. Like, so certain things, like, I'm not tolerating now. I see myself really actually like growing. Like, it went from changing my mindset, you know, to writing down my goals, to meditating, to praying, to self-reflect, and really subtract myself from things and environments. Like, if it's not for me, y'all, I'm not going. I don't care who it is. And that was the hardest thing for me to do. It was really one of the hardest things for me to do, because like I said, I was a people pleaser and didn't even know it. Like, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know. And when people say, oh, people are in denial, people are in denial because they don't know. They really honestly don't know. Like, it's scary, but that's what it is. And I didn't know that I was like that until I started sitting with myself, like questioning myself, talking to myself, like, oh no, girl, like, this, no, we can't do this. This is not good for you, you know? So at those times, like, it was just like, yeah, I have to separate myself and get myself together. So that's what I was doing for months, y'all. Like, I don't even talk to people anymore. They just fell off. I don't even know. Like, one day, like, I would just stop speaking to someone out of nowhere. Like, and it wasn't, oh, I don't talk to her, or I don't talk to him, and he, like, it wasn't even that. It was just like they fell off. Everybody just was falling off. And as they're falling off, I'm not gonna say I don't care, because it's like, I mean, I don't, but it's like, it's whatever. Like, you know, like, it's whatever. If you for me, you for me. If you're not, then you're not. Then that's just what it is. And yeah, I'm okay with that. They just started falling off. So as I'm going through this awakening, that was happening. And also, old feelings was coming up. Old traumas was coming up that I didn't even know I had. Like, I didn't even know I had these things really going on with me. And I had to realize, oh, well, this is why. I'm going to share one thing, because it, like this, but I'm not going to say everything, like, you know, because a lot of it is personal. Like, a lot of things are personal, but I just want to, you know, share some things with you guys. because I feel I've grown so much over these past couple months, within this whole year. Like, I've learned so much about myself and everything else. Like, I just learned so much. But I noticed too, I don't even know what I was saying, I just lost train of thought. But what was I saying? I don't even know what I was saying, guys. But this was one of the best experiences that I've had. Like, literally, like, one of the best. And it's like, when you're awakening, you can't go back. You can't unsee things. You can't undo things. Everything is just there, blatantly in your face, and you will know. So that's the good part about it. And yeah, I just literally just started like finding myself and noticing things about me. Oh, that's what I was saying. Like, you know, I just started noticing certain things about me when I was like trying to heal. But these old things kept coming up about how I felt, how certain people made me feel, and I will reflect on these things, y'all, and it was hurtful. Some days I will wake up and I will be so sad. Some days I will cry, like literally, like, oh my God, like I'm in my feelings. Like, this is a lot to unpack. Like, this is a lot. And I'm just like, well, Janice, why do you act like this? And why do you respond to things like this? And why you so, like, you know, why? And I'm asking myself these questions, and all of these things, they won't come up right there in the moment, but they will come up eventually. It comes up. Like, whatever I was bottling and suppressing, oh baby, it came up. And but that's a process of healing, you know. That's what happens when you heal. Like, you have up and down days. And I don't know if y'all remember, there was a day vlog that I did, and I went on like a little rant about, you know, how I'm praying and doing my little spiritual baths. I started doing those too. Those are great also. I love it. The bubble baths and the baths and all of it. I just love it. So with my candles, y'all know I'm obsessed with the candles. So it was good, like, you know, but some days it wasn't all good. And like I said before, when my friend told me all of these things, when he was explaining to me his awakening, I didn't quite understand him. I didn't know what was really going on. But when I went through what he was going through, I definitely gave him a call and was like, oh my God, like I'm experiencing, you know, what. So now I fully understand. I tried to understand, and I heard him, but I didn't fully understand because I didn't go through it myself to really know what he was talking about. And it's just like, oh my God, like, what? Like, I didn't even know this was a problem for me. Like, I didn't even know I was like this. Like, I'm really like this. Like, wow, Janice, like, it was some days I will have to really check myself, like, girl, no, like, that's not right, you know. It was a lot. But y'all, such a great feeling, such a great experience. I'm still healing, I'm still growing. I have lots of room to grow. I'm, you know, still learning. I'm still learning myself. There's a lot, y'all. But I'm, like I said, I'm still healing, I'm still growing, I'm still learning myself, and it's great. I want to talk about self-love too. You know, during that awakening, I learned to love myself more. And I'm not going to say I didn't love myself, but I feel like I didn't love myself enough, you know. And I was just giving out and pouring 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 out until I was drained, until I had nothing left. And people took that from me, and they knew that. And it was like, damn, when I need a recharge or when I need a refill, who's there to pour back into me, you know? And it wasn't even, it wasn't that at all. So I really, like, that goes with self-reflection again. Like, Janice, you gotta stop doing this. You have to, like, and guys, like, when you do these things, it hurts. Like, it's not easy. Like, I could be like, oh my God, like, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to, for example, this didn't happen, but I'm just saying, like, say if there was like a wedding, you know, that I was invited to, and there's a bunch of people there that I don't relate to anymore, and that I know have some type of, you know, like, anger or animosity towards me, I'm not going, you know? I don't want to put myself in that environment. I don't want to put my energy in that environment. Yes, I know it's a big day for whoever, you know, this is just an example, and they're getting married or whatever the case may be, but I have to put me first. I have to think about me first, because the only person who's gonna feel it is me. Nobody's gonna feel how I feel. You understand? I get that it's, you know, people's big days and stuff like that, but my whole point of just making that example is just like, you have to put yourself first. And that's what I was learning. I had to learn to put myself before other people, because I will go with things when I really don't agree with it, you know? And I'm not doing that no more. It was just like, it has to stop, because I'm hurting me. And when I'm hurting, nobody's there to, you know, really hold me down. So I can't, you know? So those are the things that I was going through too. Like, okay, well, I don't even want to do this, but I have to. And y'all, it be people that you really love, like, you know, people that you have like close bonds with and stuff like that. It's just like, I don't want to have to do this to this person, but I have to, because I love me. I have to love me more than I love you, you know? And I have to do this for me. And I also feel too, like, during these situations that I've been in, like, some accepted it and some don't. I can tell. I know. Like I said, I just know. But that's okay. That's fine. That has nothing to do with me. That has everything to do with that person. If you don't understand me, and you don't understand like where I'm coming from or anything like that, then that's on you. That's something maybe you need to figure out with yourself. And like I said, I'm not perfect, because I have times when I be like, okay, self-reflection, check yourself. Janice, why are you doing this? Why do you feel this way? Why don't you want it? Like, I would do it, and I still do it now. I don't think people are aware of how selfish they are, or they can be at times. So when you start setting boundaries, because baby, I set them. When you start setting boundaries, you will notice people feel entitled. People feel like they have the right to be all in your business. They have the right to tell you what to do. They have the right to say what they want or have opinion on your life. Like, it's bad. And I came to realize too, as I'm doing all of these things, putting myself first, I had no boundaries with no one. I had no boundaries with anyone. I had to pull all of that back. I had to take all of that back, like, whoa. And I see it, like I see it. Like, I see certain things, like, yeah, Janice, you just gotta start setting your boundaries. And if they don't like it, then that's fine. That's on them. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but this is what it is, and that's what it's gonna be. Not even to be mean, but it hurts, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Some people that it, like, I came to a thought one day as like I was doing a self-reflection. I think it was self-reflection, I don't know, or I was journaling. It was one of them, when I realized, like, oh my God, this relationship may not be the same no more. Oh my God, I'm really gonna have to cut this person out of my life. This person's not gonna be on my journey forever. It hurt. Do y'all know it hurt me? Because these are people that I love. These are people that I care for. It's no joke. like the spiritual awakening and the self-love, it's no joke, because you realize so much, but it's so worth it, y'all. I'm telling you. And I'm learning that, like, all you need is yourself. Really, love yourself as much as you can. Love yourself to the fullest. Like, I know that. And it also, like, you know, helped me in relationships too, like my relationships with people. You know, I would reflect on those things too. I would you know, try not to, I could be very judgmental, and I've been stopped wanting to be judgmental. It's like, it's annoying. Like, but I see myself now, like, certain things I just wouldn't even care about. I wouldn't really even have an opinion on. It would just be like, like, okay. But that comes with growth. That comes with mindset, like, you know, relearning things and everything like that. Oh my god, my camera's dying. Hold on. Yeah, my camera had died, but I know it looks, I would just leave it like that, but it looks like lopsided. Anyway, I just wanted to, you know, share that with you guys. And for the new year, I have a lot of goals that I need to check off, okay? But before I get into that, those things that I just told you, all that experience, my experience now, and what I'm doing, my healing and my growing and everything like that, is internally, you know, it's not externally. So I know where I'm going in life. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm headed. And that person, my higher self, who I'm going to be, because I am going to be her, okay? I have to get all of this in order first before I get there. You know what I mean? So I decided just first to start off like that and not externally. I know people do things externally to start off, but people start off different ways. But it's nothing stronger than the mind, and my mind has to be right. It has to be set. Like, I always have my mind right though. Let me stop. But I always have my mind right though. But I had it in the wrong places at times, you know, and it took me a little while to get here, and that's okay. You know, everyone has different journeys and different paths, and you know, things like that. If you're not where I am, you know, you will eventually get there, you know, if you're willing to do the work. You know, you gotta do the work. And if, you know, if you were here and you on to a new level, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm always so worried too about how my videos is going to be so long and blah blah. Is people really going to sit there and watch it? This is going to be for the people who it's going to be for. If it's not for you, then it's not for you. If you missed the message, then you missed the message. That's, you know, that's just not up to me. So anyway, I wanted to tell you about, I was telling you about my self-love. I have wrote stuff down because I like to get off topic sometimes, and I like to stay on topic. That's another thing I'm trying to, you know, get down pat, because I'm always off topic. Like I rant, like, you know, go here, so I write things down like in order for me to, yeah. So I was telling y'all about the self-love journey. Self-love journey is great. I love it, y'all. And it's not just all bubbles and candles, like I said. Like, it's not baths and massages and spa days. It's not, no, it's not all that. It's good and bad. So it's things that you realize about yourself that you be like, damn, like, really? Oh no, like, that's, you gotta fix that, you know? Some things are bad, some things you just don't even know that's there. Like, oh my god, like, I'm gonna tell y'all two things. Like, I really noticed, even though I knew, but I really know now. Like, I'm so creative. Like, I'm so creative, y'all, like y'all have no idea, and I'm trying to express that more. Like I don't really show it, but it's getting there. But I'm very I'm very creative, and I'm also very versatile. Like I'm so versatile when it comes to so many different things, with my dressing, with my hairstyles, with my music, everything. Like I don't do music, but the music I listen to, I'm so versatile. Like it's crazy. Like I always been like this though, you know. But when you dig deep and you know, and you are just like unraveling these things about yourself, you'll be like, oh yeah, that was always there, but you just never really tapped into it. But I've always been creative and versatile, very like very like people will look at me, I don't know, sometimes I'll be outcast, and that's all I never really cared for. I didn't care for, and it was just like, okay, good, I'm good like this, like, you know, I'm fine. But this is just like the beginning for me. This is just the start, and I feel like when I really started like getting my life together and stuff, like I had stepping stones. So these stepping stones showed me so much, y'all, and these are literally stepping stones, because I'm not even nowhere near where I want to be or where I'm going to be, because I'm going there, and I know I'm going there because I feel it and I know it, and I put in the work. Like this is not no play. This is not, oh, I'm preaching this, or I'm saying this and I'm saying that and I'm doing this. I'm really actually doing it. Like I don't want to play myself, you know. So because if I'm telling a lie to anyone else, I'm playing myself. It's just like, I'm not playing them, I'm playing me for real, and I'm not doing that. So yeah, you just got to do the work. And like I say, y'all, this has just been like amazing journey for me, and I love it, and I'm growing every day. I'm learning something new every day, and I just have like, I have people in my corner. Like I have some people in my corner, and that's another thing too. Like when you're in this journey, like everyone is not going to understand you. Everybody's not going to know what you're talking about, and that's okay, like I said, and that's fine. But eventually they will know. But I feel like by the time they find out, it'll be too late. So yeah, so they better hurry up. They better hurry up and catch on. What else did I want to tell y'all? Oh, like my goals. I'm not telling y'all my goals, but I don't really never like to speak on my goals or what I'm going to do, you know, coming. But there's a lot of things that I want to do, and you know, you stay tuned, watch my vlogs, stay on, you know, on my Instagram. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, and make sure y'all follow me on TikTok, because I be on TikTok a lot. Like TikTok that's my next money maker, like for real. Follow me on TikTok, because I be posting on there a lot. And this year, I know I said in the day vlog when I was going on that rant, how I was, you know, I wanted to start my Instagram and take my Instagram seriously. So I haven't posted pictures because I don't even have an excuse. I just haven't been taking pictures because I have little insecurities, and that's fine, because everyone has them. I mean, nobody's perfect, and I'm not saying that as like being cliche. I'm being serious. Like nobody's perfect, and I'm working on that. I'm working on my insecurities and everything like that. So I'm a little bit more confident than I was, you know, before. But I do, like I said, I do want to start taking my Instagram serious and putting up my pictures and stuff. And another thing is I really, like, it's not even that, it's really like I just can't find the one that takes really good pictures for real. And if they do, sometimes they don't be wanting to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna do my own pictures. Watch, I'm getting that down to the T too. But I have so many things that I want you guys to see and just, you know, grow with me. Like I said in my first video, y'all need to go check my first video out that I made ever on YouTube, because I explain everything, what I want to do, where I'm going, everything. And yeah, I just hope you guys for the New Year's, like, you know, you really set your intentions, you really get your mind right, and try to really unlearn all those bad habits that you know, and go in with a positive mindset. Like, I'm gonna do this, I can do this, I can do that. Because when you doubt yourself and you talk to yourself, and you know, eventually you're gonna believe it. So yeah, you should train your mind not to do those things. And yeah, like 2022, I'm ready. 2021 was great to me. Like, I had no complaints, but I was tired because I was just doing the most, like always. But I like doing the most. I like being busy. I don't always like to be you know, in like hermit mode. I don't always like to be like that. But I like to be busy. I like to do things like stuff like that. So 2021 was like literally great to me. I had no complaints, like none whatsoever. Like I said, besides me being tired and probably needing a break, mental break from the kids. And that wasn't even a problem because they're right. But yeah, like, I don't have no complaints. So I'm just excited to see what 2022 has in store for me. And I'm just going with the flow, and I'm gonna do what I need to do for me. And yeah, I hope you guys do the same thing. I hope you guys, you know, I also wanted to make this video to inspire, like to motivate people to do things, you know, differently, better. Like, there's always a different way, there's always a better way, there's always a way to better yourself or level up or grow, you know, even without a support system. Trust me, because don't even expect that from people. I don't even expect that from people anymore. I don't expect the support, because once you expect the support from, you don't get it. So, and that's fine. Again, that's, you know, that's with them. That has nothing to do with me. So, or you know. So I hope I, you know, got through to some of you guys. I don't know, but I just wanted to come on here and share and really tell y'all, like, because I've really grown and I'm so proud of myself. Like, I'm so proud of myself. Like, y'all have no idea. I'm so proud of myself. Like, certain things, like, don't even get a reaction sometimes. I don't even, like, I'm not saying I don't care, but yeah, I don't. But it's like, at the same time, it's like, well, that's something you have to figure out. That's the type of time I'm on. So yeah, I'll see you guys my next video, and I will be in what, 2022. Okay, y'all, I can't wait to share with y'all and see what y'all got in store. Y'all better comment on my video, like, comment, subscribe, share this video, tell a friend, okay? And I will see you guys next video.